Anybody know what the story of Job? Okay, go ahead. Anything about
Yes,
him?
I know.
What?
So basically, the devil was talking to God, and Job was very faithful.
Yeah.
And he wanted to test that, so God gave the devil permission to send like plagues on Job.
Yeah.
His family died, and then his
All
family
kinds of
died, and then he got like a sickness. And
Okay, so you kind of know. So he was basically the
all
whole
the
book.
bad things that could happen happened.
Yeah, basically the whole book of Job is like all the things that went on with Job that he had to go through and suffer through, and he was in a hard place for years and years, like almost for most of his life. He lost everybody he loved. He lost all his livelihood, like everything that made him money, his farms, his livestock, his cattle, his everything. And then he got sick as well, and then the book of Job documents that and how he's basically like crying out to God, you know, why am I going through this kind of a thing. And in fact, his friends at one point say to him, like, why are you even still praying to God? Like, why are you even still being faithful? Like, look at everything that's been done to you. If anyone would have reason to turn away from God, it would be you. And Job still says, like, even though he doesn't understand why he's going through these things, and as much as he doesn't like it, as much as he doesn't, like, want it.
It's talking about the sky in the winter. It's very different from the sky in the summer. It's not like blue and bright. It's more gray and purpley. And you can't see the sun as well. It's very dark.
Very dark.
And it's very cloudy.
We don't even have snow.
And it's not very
Not time
colorful.
for
All
that.
like the bright warm colors.
Did you say there's no time for that? There's no time for
We don't
that.
have time
I
for
said
that.
I said it's
Because
not.
of daylight
I said it's not time for that.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
It'd be funny if.
All
We
right.
have time for Christmas.
Does anybody else have anything else to
Shadow's
add
birthday and Daddy's birthday.
we
about the
saw
poem?
summer days. Oh, what?
About the poem.
Oh, well, Finley read it. Yes.
No,
Made
about
by
the
this
meaning
guy
of the
named
poem.
John Glover. Was I close? Did I get the name right? No.
A second.
No begging.
I only know the
Sir Charles Tupper.
Okay, so Everly will do the second one. Avia, who was the first prime minister?
Sir John McDonald.
Sir
Sir
John.
John A. McDonald.
Sir John McDonald. Okay, calm down. What was he known for, Avia? Do you remember?
The railroad.
Yes, the which way railroad?
That's like a ton of.
Does
I
anybody know the
The
railroad?
Trans-Canada Railroad.
Yes. Everly wants to try the second one. Everly, what was the second prime minister?
Oh, Canada.
Alexander Mackenzie.
Correct! Alexander Mackenzie!
She read it off the card she chose.
Yeah, she reread it. Do you know what he was
no, I
known
didn't.
for?
I just
I know.
remembered.
Do you know what he was known for?
For the mountain police.
You're right. High five! Oh my goodness! Yes, he founded the Northwest Mounted Police.
No, he made it up.
It's not real.
This
Yeah.
isn't real.
You have to see it.
Urban legend.
Life is an illusion.
Shiloh, do you know who the third prime minister?
Press it's on.
John Abbott.
Sir John Abbott, correct. What was he known for?
Short time prime minister.
Do you know how long? Well, he was short time. He was.
I know how long.
Hold on. He did serve for a short time, but we also said there's something else he's known for.
But I know how
Born in
much.
Canada.
He was
10 weeks was it?
first prime minister to be born in Canada, not 10 weeks.
It was
10
7
months.
weeks.
It was 11 months.
Put your two together.
17.
17 weeks. Grayson, who was number 4?
Sir Abbott.
Sir.
John Abbott.
Nope.
Sir Charles
We've
Tupper.
already said.
Oh, I know.
Sir John.
Mackenzie. Tupper.
You can't just reuse
I
all
know.
that.
Abbott. No, I want to say it. What did it start with?
So John Alexander.
T.
Tupper.
John.
No.
Oh, I know this. Oh no.
John.
Yeah, because she told you.
Thompson.
Now we move on
Mom,
to the guy from Home Alone.
Mom,
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna.
Oh yeah.
Santa.
This is
Why
the
do
guy
I keep
say
thinking
he
that
looks
you're
like
gonna
the
say
old
the
guy from
Supreme
Home Alone.
Court Jester?
Sir starts with an M.
Mackenzie.
Yes.
Tupper.
Stop. There's no
Alexander.
Tuppers. Mackenzie.
Alexander.
No.
Hamilton.
No,
Oh, I
Sir.
know.
Yes,
Sir
it is B.
No.
Bowell.
Shiloh got it. Sir Mackenzie Bowell. Now, who is this one? Who
Famous
was
actor.
He known
He
for?
was kicked out by
Home
his
Alone.
own
Yes, he was forced to resign
because
from
he
his
had
own
because
cabinet.
no, he was chosen to play in Home Alone, but he was like, no, I'm gonna keep being a prime minister. And then they were
They're
like,
like, you need to choose.
yeah, you need to go in
You're
right
either
now.
here or you're
Yeah,
there.
he played in Home Alone. They like, this is unbecoming of a prime minister.
And he
Goodbye.
all sharp and spiked. It may remind you of holly trees. However, you might be surprised to learn which family of plant it belongs to. Any guesses? It's not actually a flower family.
Plant.
It's something you can eat.
Avocado.
No.
Apple.
Tomato.
Tomatoes.
Vegetable.
Yeah.
Legume.
What's it called? Pumpkin.
It's part of the carrot family.
What?
There once lived a boy in England who helped change the world. His name was John Newton. His mother died when he was only 7 years old, and he was sent to a boarding school. Something began to stir in him, and he started reading the Bible. And with every page he read, John started to see that what he was doing to the slaves was sinful and wrong. He admitted to everyone that he had done terrible things, but God had forgiven him. And he wrote the hymn, Amazing Grace, because he was so thankful that God had forgiven him and changed his heart. You can't run, the thief-taker snapped. Don't try to hide. I'm putting you under arrest. Cordelia moved so the workbench was between the two of them. Out of the corner of her eye, she saw the hat ribbons wriggling restlessly. All right, so happy Wednesday. We just finished our morning time at the table, and it is now 10:15. The kids, I still have everything here, so I'm gonna have to put that away. But the kids have moved on into the homeschool room, and they are going to get some more of their just independent morning time stuff done. So that's usually, it's a little different for everybody, but it's like fix it grammar, spelling. Obviously they're like devotional, which they've usually already done by this point. Their devotional, journal, morning binder, just kind of like little things like that, explode the code. And then I go in and take up fix it grammars with them. And then actually today, so Eli is actually working today. He has a shift. He starts at 11. So usually he would just take the car, but I need the car today because we have dentist appointments as well. It's kind of a busy day because he's working. So I have to drive him here in a little bit. I'm gonna drop him off so I have the car. A little later, some of the kids have dentist appointments. Then we also have music lessons and ballet. It's a busy, full day. So that's kind of where we're at right now. So I'm gonna go take up Fix It Grammar with them. Oh, and then we also have to do the second part of history. Usually we do Story of the World, and I usually break it up into two reading / note-taking sessions. So we did part 1 yesterday. We're gonna do part 2 today. And then tomorrow we will be doing the worksheets and the answer pages that come in the activity book. Then Friday is the test. So quiz, not really a test, it's like a quiz. And then again, I'll be out driving Eli, but typically around 11-ish, they will be going on their break. Usually with the little girls, I would be finishing up any kind of like side-by-side work I have to do with them. That would be done before lunchtime. So I'm gonna get to that, and then I'll check back in when we are doing whatever we're doing next. Lazy dog. Lazy dog. So week 8, yeah, go ahead.
Adverb from as to jungle.
Mm-hmm.
Add, capitalize A on as.
Mm-hmm.
He, pronoun, subject.
Mm-hmm.
Learned, adjective, verb.
No, learned is verb.
He, capitalize H, pronoun, subject.
Yep. An elf?
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, last time you didn't sign it either.
Yeah, make sure it's pointing at the 10.
No, make sure it looks like it's pointing at the 10 too.
I am currently waiting for Eli to get in the car so we can go. It's chilly. It's chilly for me. I mean, I'm in a sweater, so obviously it's not that bad because I don't have like, I'm not bundled in my winter coat or anything like that. And this is actually like, this is really mild. I think it's 10 degrees, which is not bad. This would be good for winter weather for me. I would be happy if this was just what winter was like here. But unfortunately, in our parts here in Canada, not to play into the stereotype of what Canada is like, because we have all 4 seasons and our summers here are really hot. You may not have known that, but we have very hot summers. And fall has been beautiful this year. Like I said, it hasn't really gotten much colder than this. So that's pretty good. But this is as much as I want to tolerate, I guess is what I'm saying. I've lived in Canada my whole life and I just feel like I am not cut out for this though, for the cold and the snow and all the winter, you know, the snow blowing and the brushing off the car and having to wait for it to warm up and the 50 million layers to go outside and darkness. I don't know if I'll ever be cut out. Okay, there's Eli. Let's go. There he goes. I dropped Eli off and then I actually popped into the dollar store because it was like nearby. So this weekend coming, we're doing like the Operation Child, the shoebox project, you know, for Christmas. We have to drop it off at our church. So we have 2 boxes we're gonna fill, one for a girl, one for a boy. I was like looking to see if there was a couple of like smaller things to put in there. It was actually like a lot more crowded than I expected it to be, like in the middle of a weekday. But anyway, I didn't really quite get that far. So I will have to come back at some point and then probably hit like Walmart or something. But we like to take the kids with us to do that so that they're more like a part of like choosing, and they enjoy that too. They like picking and choosing the things that go in the box. But I did get a couple of things while I was in there, so I guess I can show these because I don't think she'll be watching anytime soon. But Avia, my 10-year-old Avia, one of the things she asked for, she's so funny because she's barely got anything. I've already been asking the kids to make Christmas lists, and she barely has anything on her list at all. Like, she's so easy to please. She is the most agreeable, literally easy to please child in the world. But anyway, one of like the, I don't know, 4 things that she put on her list was like notebooks and notebook related things. She's our crafty, artsy girl. She loves, like, on YouTube, she loves to watch like Mariah Elizabeth, and but she's always loved arts and crafts, drawing, writing, anything, gluing, scissors. She's into all that stuff. I'm probably gonna put this, I think what I'll do is maybe make like this like a little bundly package, or put it in a bag or something like that as like part of her Christmas present. But they had really cute notebooks in there and little accessories, and I'll probably add some more stuff, but I just kind of picked up what I could today. They had these 2 little notebooks. It has little snap closure and then just like lined paper in there for her to write her little, write her little stories and draw her little things. So I got her 2 of those. And then I got her these 2, they're a little bit bigger, and they're like hardcover ones. This one says keep calm and be a mermaid, and this one says get creative. And they all just have like a whole bunch of lined paper inside. And then I found these, which I thought were fun. Studio Colors markers. They're washable markers, but they have like fun little pom-poms on the top. And they're in assorted colors, and they have these like little patterns on them as well. And then I also got her this other, it's a Studio 12 scented gel. No, 12 scented gel pens and 12 swirl color gel pens. So there's 24 in total. I thought that was a really good deal and a really good pack. These were $4. Yes, even though it's the dollar store, things go up to $4 in there, whatever. And I think she's gonna really like these for all her doodling and journaling and all the things. So, yeah, I didn't really need, I mean, I've been wanting to get that for her, but I didn't really like expect to necessarily find that in there. I'm going to go back to the house. I'm literally like minutes away. Everything is fine. Everybody's on break right now. So I'm gonna head back to the house and probably make myself a second cup of coffee. I was tempted to go get myself one, but I was like, no, I'll just make one at home. So I'm gonna make myself a cup of coffee. We will continue on with the rest of our school day.
The article, capital on T, princess, noun, new, that prepositional phrase.
No.
No? No.
So the capital article on the princess noun. That's it. Then new that.
Oh, is new that?
No, there's no prepositional phrase there.
Magical noun.
No. It's magical things. So what would that make magical?
It's an adjective.
Correct.
I was gonna say that.
Make it look
Do
like
it nice and neatly. Make sure when you start doing your own, you look at the ones before and you make them as good as you possibly can. Very good. So you're gonna write the number underneath of how many are shaded in.
Don't look.
Okay, go. I won't look. Go, I won't
Are
look.
you filming so you know what it looks like? Hey, you're looking.
I won't.
Close
look.
your eyes.
I'm looking over
You
here.
have to close your eyes too.
I'm not looking.
You still have to close your eyes.
She doesn't trust you, Mom.
Done.
Can I look now?
Yes.
Okay. Very good.
Why did I not? 2 plus 2 is 4. That is 3. That is 0.
So let's put the first two sounds together. Just the first two.
Hit.
Yep.
Hit.
Yep.
Hit.
Hit. So I
Hit. That.
no, I hit, and then what sound is that?
I
No.
hit
Short sound.
it.
Yep.
I hit it.
That's right. I hit it. So which one of these would show I hit it?
I hit it.
Yeah, which one of these pictures would show that? Can you draw a line? Yeah, very good.
The dig.
Yeah. So
Dig. I dig.
I dig. So which one of these would be I dig? Good job. Okay, let's move on to the third one. So now you have these all three filled in. So you're gonna add these two together and then those two together.
12 plus 12 is 24.
Okay, go
I'm
ahead.
gonna stop writing with that. So
No,
1,
yeah,
3,
here.
4, 4.
Yep. So you filled these ones in already. So you're working backwards. So try to figure out how much space is there between 54 and 45. It's going to be the same between 45 and 36. You have to borrow, because that's smaller. Borrow from the 5. Lunch, and so sometimes I eat lunch at the same time, but it kind of just depends. I usually will have a little bit of a later lunch, only because I don't usually eat breakfast right away when I wake up, which, I mean, I don't know, some people think that's bad for you, but then again, other people are like, yeah, fasting, I don't know. I don't necessarily do it for either or. It's just like, when I first wake up, I'm just typically not hungry right off the bat. So I usually don't eat till after we finish like morning time and stuff. I'm going to fold laundry that I pulled out earlier, but I didn't have a chance to fold. So I'm going to do that while they're finishing off lunch before I have to like continue some stuff. I have to finish off some math and language arts with Avia. Everly is done for the day. And I think I just have to do some reading with Grayson. He may have some reading to do with me, and then sometimes there is spelling words or sentence dictation that I have to do with him. And then the 2 older girls are basically working on their high school courses. I think they both have assignments that they're actually working on right now, so that's kind of what they'll do for the rest of the afternoon, and then it'll be time for me to take 2 of them to the dentist. We've already had some meltdowns, in case you're wondering. I mean, I wouldn't say it's regular. It's not regular, but it's just like, it's common depending on what's going on at the time, with who, with whatever. And you know, I usually approach those either we kind of just have to calm down and regroup ourselves and figure out what the issue at hand is. Other times it's, you know, the person needs to maybe step away and have a minute to compose themselves, because sometimes depending on how things go, you know, it's hard to even get through to them or just try to discuss anything if it's, do you know what I'm saying? It's hard to focus. So sometimes they just need to kind of collect themselves a little bit, and they have to come back when they're ready to focus and learn again. But I've also, you know, over the years realized it's important to distinguish between like them being frustrated, not, or like, you know, whatever, being in a mood or whatever, and what the reason is. Sometimes it's literally just lack of good sleep. They kind of just are tired and not focusing as much as they should be. Other times they may genuinely just be frustrated because they may not understand what they're doing and figure out what parts they don't understand. But a lot of times too, it could just be a frustration of like something has multiple steps, or it's going to take a little bit more thinking on their part, a little bit more effort to complete, and it's the frustration of basically just like not wanting to. Do you know what I mean? And there was a little mix of all of those today. So, but I'm going to fold, and I'm probably gonna maybe call Mike and see if he's free, because sometimes when I have a minute or he has a minute, we like to sort of try to get a quick phone call or FaceTime call in. I think everyone has kind of calmed themselves down, and we can just get the rest of our afternoon finished. Okay, off to the dentist with these 2.
don't think so?
Better not have any cavities.
I don't.
You don't?
Philly does.
You don't think so?
What?
I said we're
Yeah, we're matchy. It's cute.
Okay. Very nice.
Okay, we just finished at the dentist and we have 2 clear, no cavities, no cavities.
I am the best brusher in 2022 of a 12-year-old.
Yeah, the dentist did say that she doesn't think she's seen a 12-year-old's
Maybe she's blind.
teeth
Oh, wait. I have something to
that
say.
look as good as Grayson's in
If your
terms of
child
brushing and
needs teeth brushing tutoring, call me, and it's $5 an hour. Of
1-800 got good teeth.
Got good teeth. GraysonTutoring.com.
Okay. Anyway, yeah, so both of them are good, and yeah, we're gonna head home, dinner, and then back out for
I can't eat.
music lessons. No, I know. Well, you'll eat
For
in
an
an hour.
hour.
Yeah, you can eat before we go.
5:40. 5:50.
Or like eat right after you come back.
I was gonna say, I thought we had to leave at like 5:45.
We are!
I can't, that's not in an
You can
hour.
eat after we come back.
Okay.
We'll figure it out. Okay, I have about 20 minutes to work out before the next thing occurs. Usually when the kids have music lessons, there's like a 50-50 chance that Mike will be here on time to drive them, but sometimes he's not. So I usually just kind of count on the fact that I'm gonna be the one doing it. It's kind of cutting it close today. So I don't know, we shall see. But assuming I have to, I have about 20 minutes. I'm gonna go on a quick run. I'm in all my stuff and come back. I think what we're gonna do, I'm just gonna make some fresh pasta for dinner today. It won't actually take too long to make, but we won't be able to eat beforehand. It's now 5:15 and we have to leave here. We have to leave here at about 5:45 at the latest. Everybody else is like practicing their music lessons right now. Well, they were practicing. That's crazy. They were practicing. So while they're doing that, I'm gonna go for my run and then we will continue on. Just dropped off the girls at their music lessons just as we were pulling back into the house, Mike was pulling in as well. So close to be here on time, but not quite. That's okay. Well, I'm gonna start on dinner. I'm gonna start on dinner. The kids, these are the 3 that are left. They're gonna, yeah, 3 that are left. No, and they're gonna have a little bit of time on their tablet before supper. And whatever he's doing there. Switch, doing the switch.
Yeah, they're gonna have some time on the bed.
Yeah, Eli is, he just got a hold of me. He's on his way back from work. Don't touch those brushes because Shiloh is in the middle of doing some art stuff, so just leave all her stuff, okay? And then I'll be getting some girls ready for ballet. Alright, you guys, that is going to be it for today's day in the life. I hope you guys enjoyed a little glimpse into our fun-filled, busy day. It is currently 8:30. Mike is on his way back now with the girls from ballet. I am just pouring the bath so I can have a soak, and then I'm probably going to read. I am currently, well, I'm actually in between a lot of books, but I'm currently really loving, this is the second book in the Anna Green Gables series, and of Avonlea. One of my favorites. I read these a long time ago when I was a kid, and I've watched the series numerous times, but I'm going through them again. And it's like a whole new set of feelings when you're an adult, but I've been loving that, so probably read a little bit of that and then head to bed because I'm exhausted. But anyway, I hope you guys are doing well, and I hope you enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.